This is letter P and the sound is P, P, P. And the animal name is peacock, peacock, peacock.
Poor Petey Peacock baked a pepper pie, put it in the oven and it blew sky high. The peacock is the bird about the size of a turkey. It's famous for its long, beautiful tail of greenish-blue feathers, which actually grow from its back. These feathers are decorated with large eye-like spots that makes the bird look magnificent. Peacocks eat snails, frogs, insects, grains, juicy grass, and bulbs. They sometimes damage crops while searching for food. Peacocks live in the wild in India and Sri Lanka, but they are also kept as tame birds in many parts of the world. The female bird is called a peahen. She is smaller, less brightly colored, and does not have a long tail. The peahen builds a nest in a safe, sheltered place on the ground and lays about 10 or more brownish eggs.
Petey Peacock liked to find things out for himself. When Petey Peacock saw a sign that said wet paint, do you think Petey Peacock believed it? No. Petey Peacock had to touch it to be sure. That's why the wet paint sign had Petey Peacock's footprint on it. One day, Mrs. Peacock said to her son Petey,
Petey Peacock, the stove may possibly be hot because I prepared potatoes and peas earlier for Papa Peacock.
do you think Petey Peacock was particularly careful not to touch the stove? No. Petey Peacock had to see for himself. That's why Petey Peacock often had a band-aid someplace on his body. When someone said,
Look out, Petey Peacock! A car is coming!
do you think he believed them and jumped quickly out of the path of the approaching car? No, Petey Peacock didn't, unless he plainly saw the car himself. That is why Petey Peacock always had a few important tail feathers missing. One day, Petey Peacock found a strange, peculiar new fruit. At least, he thought it was a fruit. As Petey Peacock pondered what kind of fruit it could possibly be, he became positive that this peculiar fruit wasn't a peach or a pear or a pineapple. Look at this, Petey Peacock called to his peacock friends. This is some new type of fruit, I think.
No, Petey Peacock.
One friend replied.
It is plain to see that it's a pepper.
Do you suppose Petey Peacock believed them? No. It's pretty shiny. I'm sure it's sweet, delicious fruit, Petey Peacock said.
Go ahead.
One of his peacock friends said.
Taste it and prove it. You'll find out. Just try it.
Now, Petey Peacock sometimes remembered his footprint on the wet paint sign, and his bandages and his missing tail feathers. Sometimes Petey Peacock knew that he had made a mistake by not believing what he had been told. Just for a moment, Petey Peacock thought he should listen and pay attention. Petey Peacock said, Well, perhaps this is not the type of fruit you eat. This is the type used to make pies. Everyone laughed.
Pies? Petey Peacock, you don't make pies out of peppers.
Petey Peacock asked, Haven't you heard of pepper pies? Actually, Petey Peacock hadn't heard of pepper pies either.
You're going to make pepper pie, Petey Peacock?
Sure, Petey Peacock said, beginning to pick peppers. A pepper pie may be good. Well, Petey Peacock's pie was soon completed, and he carried it proudly to Mother Peacock's oven. Just wait, Petey Peacock said with a pleased expression. You'll probably like it.
Peppers are hot, Petey Peacock. They're so hot they make you feel like your head will pop off.
One peacock said.
Peppers are almost hot as firecrackers, Petey Peacock.
Another peacock said. Petey Peacock laughed and shut the door to the hot oven. Petey Peacock said, Let's just wait and see. Now, I've never baked a pepper pie, and I've never talked to anyone who has baked a pepper pie. But this is what happened next. There was a hissing sound, then a popping sound, and then a couple of bangs. Then one tremendous whoosh, and the door of the oven popped off, and up went Petey Peacock's pepper pie. That pepper pie went up revised. That pepper pie went up oven. दोबारा से revised. That pepper pie went up over the heads of all the peacocks, above the treetops, up into the clouds, and was never seen again.
Petey Peacock,
His peacock friends all called.
your pie! It flew sky high.
Petey Peacock said, I know. Would you think a pepper pie could blow sky high? I should have listened and learned. I should have believed. Others know more than I do. From now on, this peacock is going to respectfully listen to his parents, preacher, and others, announced Petey Peacock.
Let us read these words phonetically. P, A, P. P, A, Pe. P, A, Pa. P, I, P. P, E, Pe. A, P, Ape. A, P, Ap. A, P, Up. E, P, Eep. F, P, Ep. A, P, Ape. T, A, P, tape. G, A, P, gape. P, A, pay. P, A, J, page. P, A, R, pear. M, A, P, map. N, A, P, nap. S, A, P, sap. S, E, P, seep. P, E, P, peep. B, E, P, beep. P, et, pet. P, N, pen. P, G, peg.